Hey, before this audio begins, thank you, Grimoire, for joining me. That's very cool of you. Also, content warning, Yandere's drugging and mentions of Moida. Yeah. Also kidnapping. I forgot to mention that part. Yeah, this is kidnapping. Who would have thought? I'm that voice you're hearing in the hall, and the greatest miracle of all. Hey, Grim, can you do me a favor and move all these crates you have full of sedatives out of the basement? And, move them somewhere else? They're taking up a lot of space here, and I could really use the room as there's someone I was going to kidnap and, Wait. What are they doing already here? Already all tied up to a chair and everything. Did I sleep kidnap them? Man, I must be great at this Yandere stuff. Wait, did you kidnap them? Grimoire, how could you do this to me? You know I spent all that time and money renovating the basement so it could be luxurious and cozy for my captive. Wait, did you kidnap them for me, or...?
No, I kidnapped them for myself.
You monster!
Don't worry. Now your basement renovations will serve them well, as my captive instead. It's honestly better this way. You could never take care of them properly. Isn't that right, sweetheart? Jesh here is incompetent. He only wanted to put 3 locks on the door to the basement, you know? I, on the other hand, am installing a 9th this week.
If any lockpickers can get past 3, they'll get past the 9th. Have you seen the locksmith guy? That guy is crazy. And anyways, 3 is more than enough for deterrence. Any money is better spent on cameras or motion sensors or, I don't know, making the basement actually cozy. You're incompetent. Like, seriously, who taught you how to tie these ropes? I thought you were in the Scouts. Look at this. Look at this. They're already free. Did you even notice that they're only pretending to be tied? I can't believe you. This is why you need the chain to their ankles so that they cannot leave. I told you this 1,000 times, that's how you stop them. But no, you never listen. You're too busy doodling wedding scenes in that notebook you use to chronicle their life. Honestly, you never told me you liked the same person. If I knew, I wouldn't kill you because you're family, but I would, and this disgusts me to say, because I'd hate to kidnap someone I don't actually obsess over, but I'd kidnap you.
Please. You couldn't kidnap someone if they were delivered asleep on your doorstep. I, on the other hand, meticulously planned every detail to finally bring them to our basement, while you were too busy fussing over what color to paint the walls. And, by the way, you chose an ugly color. But that's just half the story. Not only are you incompetent, not only do you have bad taste in interior decorating, but you don't even love them 1/10 as much as I do. Listen to me, sweetheart. Jesh here has no idea what love really is. I'll tell you what love really is. I stalked you to know what shows you like, and what your favorite characters are. Then I bought cosplay of them, so I could cosplay them for you.
Yeah, but unlike Grimlock here, I'd actually look good doing it.
That's a lie. That's a lie, and I have the pictures to prove it. Oh, you think this is funny, do you, Jesh? I fought tooth and nail to keep my body in tip-top shape, to be beautiful to cosplay for my sweetheart, and you think it's funny?
I think it's hilarious, and I'm absolutely appalled you disagree. Get a load of this chump, darling. Gerber Life over here is not only disgustingly moderate in their love, but they're also uninspired. So because I'm absolutely crazy about you, and seriously, I have a wanted poster in, like, every asylum. But because I'm absolutely about you, I took up wood carving, so I could make a little wood carving of you. You can see it on the top left on the shelf. My interior decorating skills are top-notch, I know. Well, there's actually a bit more than just one wood carving of you. The one on the shelf is just my finest work, chef's kiss. I had to move the others out because, they were taking up too much space. And I know you want lots of room to run around and whatnot because you won't be going anywhere anytime soon. But anyways, I'm kind of rambling here. The point is, while I was making wood carvings almost half as perfect as you are, Book over here tried copying me because they're an uninspired copycat who can't express their so-called love in original ways. Of course, like all things, they really sucked at it. Instead of making one glorious wood carving fit for a shrine like mine, I set one up. Instead, all they did was give themselves a bunch of splinters. It was almost as funny as that time they tried pepper spraying themselves little by little to develop a resistance. I still have the video. But anyways, all they did was succeed in giving themselves a bunch of splinters, and they were too prideful to ask for help on how to make wood carvings. You don't want someone like that, do you? You want someone like me. Someone who drugs your drinks from time to time so you can get to sleep at a somewhat reasonable hour. Now, if that's not love, I don't know what is.
Jesh, not to condescend, and that means talk down to, by the way, but a few pieces of wood or some NyQuil aren't real love. Listen to me, sweetheart. Jesh here, out of his element. He couldn't fall in love if Cupid shot him with every arrow in his quiver. I mean, does he even really care about you? I switched out your pillows for cooler ones while you were sleeping to give you maximum comfort. The thought wouldn't ever even cross Jesh's mind.
That's because I don't want to wake them up.
Jesh is a sham. A phony, papier-mâché excuse of a lover. I, on the other hand, your perfect, ideal lover, went to the forest and carved our initials into 1,000 trees to show the world our love.
What did nature ever do to you?
And what did romance ever do to you, Jesh? How could you be so uncaring to them? The reason I was able to kidnap them first is because you were busy dragging your feet due to your lack of devotion. You live in a whole different world from me. You could never understand my love. I'd love my sweetheart, even if they were chocolate and I was a dog. Even if they were an anteater and I was an ant. You could never get on my level in even 1,000 years.
Well, I suppose, at terminal velocity, it would take a bit over 1,000 years for me to fall to your level. So, sure, we can agree on something for once. To illustrate this point, I'll let you in on a little secret. I baked my darling cookies, and then wrote a name of one of their friends, each one in frosting, to remind them that I know all of their friends and where they live. And hey, not that I'm saying I would be the cause of them or anything, but hey, accidents can happen. Especially when you try to run away from someone who just wants to love you and just give you a nice tasty treat. You can't have any, by the way.
You poor, poor fool. You can't protect my sweetheart. You can't protect anything you love. That's why you didn't notice I already ate your cookies.
I take back what I said about not killing you because your family, Moider, is back on the table in this household.
Please, you couldn't kill anyone. I saw the poison you keep in your closet. You know it's expired, right? That makes it less deadly, somewhat counterintuitively. I'm explaining that to you because I'm guessing an amateur like you didn't already know.
You think I'm an amateur? You're the one who didn't notice I drugged the cookies. In fact, you should be dropping unconscious right about in 5, 4, 3.14159, 3, 2, 2.5, 1, 1.5, 1.25, 1. Oh, you already passed out. There we go, darling. Now it's just you and me. No annoying Grimoire VA ASMR, whatever the hell the rest of their tag is, to bother us. What a poser, am I right? Falling for a cheap trick like that. Not me. I'd never let that bum drug me.